Hi, this is Andrew Marvick. This is a short process video to explain a little bit of my basic method. It's a small-scale picture this time, 4 by 6 inches on watercolor paper, which I've prepped in advance with absorbent ground and fiber paste and a couple of other texturing agents. The yellow areas are blocked off with masking fluid and will be revealed later. That's so that I don't stain that part of the paper early. The composition was worked out first on sketch paper. I then transferred it to this paper, and as you can see now, I've done quite a bit of the preliminary painting. A lot of the color, which seems intense at first, sometimes very dark, I will then pull up with blotting paper or my finger. As you can tell already, I do not work in a precise style. I'm not interested particularly in the display of skill. I'm not really excited by virtuosic work any longer in my old age. I'm more interested in genuine feeling coming through, and that very often, in my view, means an avoidance of display. I'm also, of course, following what is now really a tradition in abstract modern art, which dates from the early 20th century in Europe, which went out of its way very often to avoid the display of any kind of trained skill. This was a reaction against the much longer tradition of the Academy, which had dominated the art world for several hundred years prior to that. As you can see, I'm adding shadow areas now in a kind of transparent ultramarine or dioxazine violet. This is not intended to be illusionistic. You'll notice that I'm going out of my way not to be consistent in suggesting any one light source. That's because this is not a representational painting. That also is part of modernist tradition. Now you can see me removing some of the masking fluid, which is really a kind of rubber cement product, from a few select areas of the composition. And here I'm applying gold. This is a very high quality gold colored watercolor. It's not, of course, real gold, but a very good facsimile. There are a lot of inexpensive gold pigments. It takes a lot of time and effort sometimes to find the product you need at a reasonable price. This is made by Schminke. And now you can see I just lacquered the surface, and I'm applying now a layer of size. This is an acrylic size. A size is a kind of a glue that, again, doesn't dry completely like rubber cement. It will never completely dry. It goes on in a milky state, but it will turn completely transparent. I'm just laying it on very quickly. And this liquid that you'll now see me wiping in is a transparent acrylic glaze, which will dry completely. And the purpose of this is for the drying rates of these two products to conflict with each other, which forces the top layer to crack. So if you look carefully now, you can see cracks have formed. They're transparent now, so you can't see them easily, but they're there. Now I'm laying in an oil glaze. This is 3 colors of oil paint, which I've arrived at for this painting. And I've laid it in, it's been diluted with a great deal of linseed oil so that it goes on quickly and easily without disturbing the surface. Now I'm just wiping it off, and of course where the cracks are, the oil paint remains. This has the effect also, of course, of yellowing the painting considerably. And there you have it. The name of this painting is Collision Architecture. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please visit gallerygala.com to look at more of my work. Thanks very much.